Voice check. Voice check. Voice check. Voice check. Commentary voice check. Commentary voice check. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the WTRC live stream of the Hankook GT Championship final round. Welcome, everybody. We are live from the circuit of Le Mans, and we are here for round 5, the final round of the Hankook GT Championship. Your commentary host, as usual, is me, Tom. Welcome everybody to the stream. And today, an excitement day. We're all looking forward to the final race of the championship, with round 5 taking place today. I'm sorry if you can't 100% understand me. I have at the moment a big dental problem, so I'm gonna try to talk to you as clear as possible, and I might have to take a sip of water once in a while just to be able to keep talking to you all. But anyways, here we are. This is it, the round that we all been looking forward to, and drivers also. The Hankook GT Championship, a free car choice this evening for the final round. A strategic one, a very big strategic one, as we have had the BMW Z4, we have had the McLaren, we have had the Mercedes AMG, and we have had, of course, the Lamborghini GT3. This evening the guys can choose out of those 4 cars to bring with them to the final round. Also, the fuel has been boosted up for Le Mans a bit. We've put 5 more liters of fuel into the cars, but it will definitely play part in this final round, as race will be 90 minutes here on Le Mans. Qualifying will take place in about 11 minutes. And qualifying here today is 20 minutes instead of 15, as of course Le Mans is a long circuit. Guys need a little bit more time to run it. So if you're on the stream and you're watching live, good evening guys. Leave a comment. No, I'll read them all, don't worry. Nice to have everybody back. The championship, well, that will be decided this evening. It's not been decided yet, as this round and the final round is one for double points here today, guys. So they can choose one of the 4 cars that we have had this championship, and points will be counted double this round. This means that a P1 will be 60 points, a P2 will be 57, P3 52, P4 48, P5 44, P6 40 points, 7th will be 36, 8th will be 32, 9th will be 28, 10th will be 24, 11 20, 12 will be 16, 13 will be 12, 14th will be 8, and 15th will be 4. So that's an immediate big count to the overall standings at the moment. And at the moment we have in the lead of the championship, it's RTA Cullinan, who is leading the championship with 104 points, but he's very closely followed by TSG Ultimate Sin with 100 points. So only 4 points between those guys. But then we have in P3 at the moment, we have Sue Kevin, but Sue Kevin isn't racing anymore the championship, like I mentioned last round. So then we're looking at the standings in P4 at the moment. That's TSG Mike with 80 points. So if we look at the points that will be handed out today, there is a lot of possibilities. It's 90 minutes. Guys will be taking off with only 50% of fuel, so I have a fuel tank, and it will definitely depend on whatever car they have chosen. Some cars are better on tires, some cars are better on fuel. Lap times are different between all the cars, so definitely a challenge. Now the guys, have had 2 weeks time to test and to practice and to see what suits them the best, to work out a strategy towards pit stops. So will we see 1 pit stop, 2, 3, 4, 5? I don't know. For me it's also a complete surprise what everybody will be taking today. The guys asked me, do we have to report what car we're gonna use for the final round? I said no, I did not want to know. I just want to see it on track, just like everybody here is watching with me on the stream. And a surprise to all the competitors against each other. So it will be a surprise who is taking what car. Are you going for fast lap times? Are you going for a fuel saving car? Or are you going for a tire saving car? Good evening on to the live stream, Mike and Andrew. I hope you guys will be having a good race. Le Mans, a long distance, we all know that. So it's gonna be pace wise, making sure that you have a steady pace here. The mechanical damage on the cars is on light, as the full champion has been, because Gran Turismo 7 isn't correct and is still not correct after the so many updates on damage. So we just leave that on light. The cars will repair themselves automatically after an amount of time, but the shortcut penalties here on Le Mans are high. They're high. Why? Because it's the final round. It's up to the drivers to drive as clean as possible and pound in those laps during 90 minutes. And we have at the moment 6 minutes to go until we head off to qualifying. I will now mention it into the chat so that the guys know. I'll wait until the 10-minute. Fuck. I was mistaken. So qualifying will be 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I have a clock here next to me. Once I push start, those guys can go on track. The moment we hit the 20-minute marker, the race will start. And as we see in the lobby, we have TSG PS4. In pit lane we have Enrico Playborst, RTA Cullinan, TSG Mike, TSG Soman, TSG Ultimate Sim, Morris Garage, and Polar Tom is me, as I am streaming. We are missing some guys, so I'm gonna have a look at who we are missing today. Today we are missing Knetterbaas, we are missing Dylan, and that is about it. So Kevin, he has stepped out of the championship as he wants to focus on another endurance championship that he is running. But with 4 minutes to go until qualifying, I want to wish all the drivers here in the championship, the best of luck today. Hope everybody gets a good race, can stay good focus on it. So far for me, it was a big pleasure to race direct this championship and to host it. I want to thank the guys, the drivers up until now, for their fair play and their clean races so far. It has really been an amazing championship. We've had 2 issues, but it was more concerning the game than concerning driver style or anything besides that. So thanks guys for the hard work so far, but today we have to take it serious, and it's almost business time because in 3 minutes we will be heading out on track. I'm gonna cancel that one because I'm not joining. And let's see who we have in pit lane at the moment. So in pit is waiting at the moment TSG TS040, and he's out there with the Mercedes AMG, and with the Mad Panda Motorsport car it's Enrico Playborst. What tires or what strategy or whatever these guys are gonna be running, that's gonna be a surprise to everyone. So let's hope that everything runs fine. Well, so it was my pleasure so far. Ultimate Sim, same for you. It was my pleasure, guys, to run this championship. It was short. It was a short championship, more of a test championship to test out GT7. So far I would say so good. We had 2 issues this championship concerning damage and glitching and whatever, so that's okay. A bit unfortunate we still cannot set grid and things like that, so hopefully the future will be more updated. Coming onto the grid now also, as TSG Mike's car has been put now by the team on the grid, it's also the Mercedes AMG, so that's 3 AMGs. And Morris's car has also come out of the box, and Morris will be running the Lamborghini. RTA Cullinan also here present, and he's also in the AMG, so it's a big AMG grid, and with Morris in the Lamborghini. I am going back off the grid, and we have 1 minute, guys, 1 minute until we start the 20-minute qualifying. we're missing some guys on the grid, but no worries, we will run this as every point counts. Just have to I am trying to run the schedule as tight as I can, guys, as most of the grid here has another race after this one. So very busy agendas for all the drivers. And I'm gonna let everybody go now. So it's a go, 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 guys. Green, green, green. Go. Qualifying time has started now. And let's go into spectators modus so we can follow everybody. And unfortunately I'm getting a black screen. Not anymore now. Great. Alright. Let's see that everybody is safely out. There is no lag. We see TS overall out, Ultimate Sim is out, Eric is out, Mike is out, Sonam is also out, Morris, he's out, and Cullinan, he's also coming out now. So 7 drivers. So during this 20-minute qualifying, drivers that are not here now, they can join in the next 20 minutes. They won't be able to set maybe 1 lap only or something like that, but that's up to them. As everybody is on the out lap, warming up the car, warming up the tires. I have a display also. Now you can see that the cars, they have a fuel tank also for qualifying. So I'm guessing that a lot of these guys are gonna try to throw off as much as fuel as they can. Coming up to their first lap. I do want to put out a mention towards the THG drivers, and thank you guys for all driving with the official THG AMG livery that I created last year. It's beautiful to see. Thanks guys for showing that to me. And let's see. And our friend Morris with the Lamborghini between all those AMGs. Nice livery. Oh, mistake there from Morris. Flies off there a bit. Well, it's on the outlap, so he's not time lost. It looked a bit like the Lambo still had some cold tires in the back. Slide it out there on him. We will see, there you go, the damage has been repaired automatically. 3.7 we have. And we are on TS Ofro, his first flying lap. Ultimate Sin also. TSG Mike also. Sonam also. And Eric starts now his first flying lap with the Mad Panda. Morris just unfortunately just took a half-second penalty. We missed that, so that will be cleared, but he will be able to do after this one another lap. So he's also on his first flying lap. And Lamar, like always, is a bit waiting for the guys to go completely around to set a first lap time. Now you can gain time here quickly, but you can lose time also quickly. Here we are with Ultimate Sin. A bit unfortunate that we don't have Dylan and Kenneth Arbas here today. Also, of course, Kevin. He had a good chance in this championship. Le Mans is a flowy track, so once you need to get into that flow of the track, once you're into that flow, it's lap after lap after lap. And we'll be getting shortly the first lap times in. As you can see, that the fuel is dropping well, so the cars are getting lighter. And it's TS Ofro, of course, who sets the first lap time. And the fastest lap time at 3:55.5. Ultimate Sim now at 3:57.8, 2.3 seconds behind. And TSG Mike 3:580, so he's two tenths behind Ultimate Sin. Now we have the Mad Panda with Eric coming through. Let's see what he does with the AMG. That will be a 401.8, so he's 3.7 seconds behind. And then Morris, but remember Morris had to clear a penalty, so no worries on that. He has another chance now, coming out of the chicane. So that will be a 4.4, yeah, a 4.4.1. And Cullinan, the championship leader here, taking lots of curb there, a 4:57.2. And it's TSG Sonam who takes the lead with a 3:54.8. That makes TS040 just over a half a second behind them. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. I have to check my clock, of course. We are only 9 minutes into the qualifying. And TS040, that's a purple. I see Sonam. He's also got a purple sector time. Cullinan P3 now. Let's see what Cullinan, his next sector time will be. Coming through the last chicane. Not a purple, but he's a best sector time now. Now let's see if Sonam is able to improve on his lap time. Now he has to watch out because TS040, he was also on purple, so GSG Mike. He did a 358.0. Half a second up, easy. He's half a second up. Almost a half a second up. Eric, he's also improving. These guys are going faster and faster. Morris picked up a penalty somewhere, don't know where. That will again play an effect to his lap time. And TS040, he just set a 353.4, taking out 1.3 seconds out of Sonam, his best time, and Sonam now a 153.6. That's 1/10 behind Adam. These guys are really close. Where's Ultimate Sin? Ultimate Sin also gained, look at that, gained 2 seconds at 355.8. This fight is on. This fight is on between these guys and Cullinan. Let's keep an eye on the championship leader at the moment. That will be a 358.9. Oh, that lap was slower. I'm sure he's now gonna push. He's now gonna push. Well, this is qualifying. It's just qualifying, so we still have a 90-minute race. And Sonam, he's again on purple. Look at that, almost 6/10 up from the fastest lap of TS040. I'm quickly looking at TS040. Let's see, he's 3/10 up from his best time, so at the moment the fastest man on track is Sonam. Ultimate Sim, he moves aside as he has a penalty standing. Thank you, Ultimate Sim, for letting Sonam pass. But the fight is on between these two guys. There you go, again a purple. Where is Cullinan? Here is Cullinan. Is he able to scramble it all back together? Yeah, he's scrambling it all back together. 6/10 up from his best time. And Mike, he did a 3:57.3. So he almost also gained a full second of his previous lap. Eric, there you go, he also took a second. Morris, he had 2 laps with penalty, and he has now done a 4:01.7, and he's 1.4 seconds up from his time. Good job by Morris. The man with the only Lamborghini on track, he's pushing. Now quickly going back up to the front. We have 5 minutes of qualifying left, guys. 5 minutes of qualifying. 3/10 up. TS040 from his previous lap. I'm sorry, but I do have to post to the guys 5 minutes to go. That means TS040, he will be able to do one more lap. What will it be? This one? This will be a purple. A 3:53.4. 1/10 up from his previous lap. Now Sonam coming up to the chicane. We hold our breath. Cutting the curbs, not too much because penalties are on strong. Full power out there, apex. And it's a 3:52.4. Again, almost a second out of TS040 his time. Really nicely done. That was beautiful. We have Ultimate Sin who comes into the pit lane, guys. Mike, he's still running. He did take a penalty the previous lap, but he did do it 3:55.9. He's right behind Sonam. Cullinan crossing the line. I'm looking at the clock. Cullinan will not make another lap. That's a 3:55.6. He did improve 4/10. Now let's see. Mike, he's there. Enrico, he crossed that line. Morris, we're with Morris. Come on, Morris. Will these guys still make it? No, they won't make it anymore, guys. They won't make it anymore. We have 2 minutes of qualifying left, and I'm guessing that everybody is slowing down. Okay, let's. Okay, slow down, everybody. Slow down. Race start in 1 minute, guys. Oh, just give me a sec. What a qualifying, guys. What a qualifying. That was a nice battle between TSG Sonam and TSG TS040. We will be heading back out here, and I will start the race in 1 minute. I'm actually already counting down, so let's see if I can. Where is everybody? There is everybody. I'm just gonna exit for a moment and wait until I get the track back in view. Here we have the track back in view, and it's time to go racing, guys. It's really time to take this final round. Good luck, everybody, all the drivers out there. Keep it nice, keep it clean, like we have done the full championship. Good luck, everybody, and I will see you all at the checkered flag in 90 minutes time. And we have 7 seconds, 6 seconds before we start this round. Again, if you have joined the stream, welcome to the stream. My name is Tom, as usual, race director of the World Tour Racing Club. Let's see if we can head out. And it's in P1 Sonam, in P2 TS040, in P3 Cullinan, but the line is so close. And it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lights out for the final round of the Hankook GT Championship. And we're here with Sonam. Now we are with TS040 in P2, in P3 it's Cullinan. If I'm right, we are with Ultimate Sim now, P4, and Ultimate Sim immediately having a look, a peep at Cullinan. Why not? Time on track is essential now here in this round. It's Mercedes, 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 and of course TG Mike after Ultimate Sin. Here we are with the Mad Panda from Enrico Playborst. And in P7 we are with Morris Garage with the Lamborghini. And I'm guessing that the Lamborghini does have a nice top speed. I haven't raced it myself really on Gran Turismo 7. Did some testing with it, but that's about it. Not a full race. So what can the Lamborghini do against all those Mercedeses? Who knows? Who knows? We don't know yet. We're on lap 1 now. And I'm going to back out for a moment, guys. Don't worry, we're jumping back in, but that way I have a better view. I tried that last time also. It's a mistake from Gran Turismo 7. Black screen will disappear, and here we go. So I'm leading the way. 1.2 seconds, 1.3 seconds ahead of TS040. Cullinan, we see there in the back. Then we have Ultimate Sin, we see TSG Mike, then we see Enrico Playborst and Morris Garage. And Morris Garage is, look at that Lambo. He's sticking close to Enrico Playborst. That Lambo does have good straight line speed, slipstreaming, and I guess he will be sticking there until he has really the speed. Look at that Lambo go. Let's quickly step on board with Morris. Morris being careful, careful. There you go. He knows that Lambo needs a little bit more time on warming up those tires than the AMG, but has a speed advantage, just a tiny bit. And this could be enough for Le Mans here. Look, he can nicely stick with that AMG of Enrico Playborst. Going quickly on board with Sonam also. Here we are with Sonam. He's on the lead. He sees in his mirrors TS040. And we have a first lap almost done. The final chicane for Sonam. There you go. And now these guys, they know that the car is warm, tires are warm. and that they can push up. Let's quickly go up to this fuel. There you go. Sonum, he did gain a little bit now on TS040. But remember guys, these guys only have a half a fuel tank on board now. Cullinan, oh, that was a bit of a glitch in the game. Didn't see that. And we see in the back Ultimate Sin, who has... It's TSG Mike who has a second penalty. And he has Enrico Playboards at the moment 2 seconds behind him. Now we know that clearing a penalty time, it is not exact a second. You lose a bit more than a second. So that's also something that I think GT7 needs to sort out somehow. A 1 second penalty must be effectively a 1 second penalty and not like 1.5. And let's go back to Morris. Morris lost some time on Enrico's playboards, but maybe Morris is just saving up some fuel in the tires of the Lambo, thinking, well, you guys go rush. Going back up to the front Sonum, 1.7 seconds. On TS040. Well, with 6 of the same cars this round, 1 Lambo, so there's nobody who dared to take the McLaren. And now that these guys are racing, I tested of course this before I've put it online, and yeah, some guys have texted me and have actually found out that if you took the McLaren, well, guess what, the McLaren can do 1 more lap than the AMG. But if you calculate it out on a full race, you will lose some time with it. And that's concerning pit stops and everything, but the best fuel car out of the 4 cars that they were able to choose from on fuel, it was a McLaren actually the best. 1.3 now. TS040, he's gaining time. Now we all know TSG, TS040 and Le Mans. Fastest lap time now by TSG Sonum, a 3:54.4. And here we are with the championship leader, Cullinan, P3 at the moment. He just done a 3:55.6. And let's see, TS040 did a 3:54.5, so that's a second between those guys. But I'm guessing, and I think I'm guessing right, but I think that Cullinan is fuel saving a bit, and I guess that everybody will be actually doing that. Ultimate Sim P4, and he has 6 seconds, and Enrico Playboards, and we have a battle here. A battle between Enrico Playboards and TSG Mike, and we're going down the Mazan straight. It's Mike now taking the overdrive of Enrico Playboards, but we're coming up to the first chicane on the brakes. Who's the bravest here? Eric cutting a bit of curb there. And now full power out. And let's go quickly on board on that beautiful Mad Panda car. Here we are on board with Eric, and if he gets that AMG into that slipstream of Mike, second chicane, he will keep it clear here now. As I'm looking onto the telemetry, Eric, he is gaining time on Mike, little by little. And look at behind that Lamborghini of Morris. He's right there, right behind, and we're quickly switching to the onboard camera of Morris. Here we are, Morris with the Lambo. He's trying, he's having a look there. So a three-man battle here. P5, 6 and 7 going for points. Morris fighting that Lambo. Why not? He knows he has a chance with it. At the start of the race he was so close to Enrico Playboards. Now he's here again. Keep it steady Morris. Just take that slipstream. It will also save you fuel, of course. Take it strategically. Oh, contact there between the two. Morris nicely backing off a little bit, giving Eric the chance to recover from that, so no harm on that. It's racing. These guys are allowed to push it, but they know once there's contact, just be fair, just be a gentleman. And a bit forward, we see that Mike is again going out a bit. Oh, Morris, there you go. Over that curb into the gravel. Oh, that's unfortunate for Morris. That was a bit too much of it. Morris cleaning off the dirt of his tires. And I'm very sure we're gonna see Morris back. And we're with Sonam. 3.1 seconds now for Sonam on TS040. And let's see Cullinan, because Cullinan 1.6 seconds behind TS040. For now, Cullinan, he's safe from Ultimate Sin. Ultimate Sin, he's 7.1 seconds behind. And Ultimate Sin, he has a half a second penalty there. Now, Ultimate Sin, he's in P2 in the championship at the moment. And let's go back to these three guys. Mike, Eric and Morris, 2.9 seconds. The gap has opened up again between Mike and Eric, but we still have a long way to go. Unfortunately, again, GT7 doesn't let me see the in-game time clock because the race is set for 90 minutes and I only see laps, so it's gonna be a little bit of guessing to when we are arriving close to the checkered flag. And Morris, he's now 4.9 seconds behind Eric, but I see that the gap is closing again, so give it some time, give it some time, and I'm sure that we're gonna see a battle coming back again. The guys are starting to run low on fuel. Now Ultimate Sim, he has a half a second, but he will still be clear. Half a second penalty, but he'll still be clear of Mike Cullinan. And Cullinan P3 at the moment, our championship leader. He's gaining time on TS040, but we need to look at the fuel of everybody. Will these guys be able to do one more lap, or will they start coming in? Remember, they took off with half a fuel tank. And Sonum, he comes in. What is TS040 gonna do? He's also coming in. Cullinan coming in. Ultimate Sim, we had a yellow flag there. Did somebody hit the wall of the pit entry? And it's Ultimate Sim who hits the wall of the pit entry, and Mike is able to pass him. Eric also in, and Morris also coming in. Now let's see how this will play out. I'm guessing that Ultimate Sim came into the pit lane with a bit too much speed. Now let's see how much fuel these guys are gonna take and who will be out first. Who's gaining time here on the pit stop? Sonum, he's out, full fuel tank, and he has taken the soft tires. Cullinan, he's out. Oh, he has a 3-second penalty. That's for cutting the pit lane. Guys, stay away from that white line. You have to stay away from that white line. TS040, he 3/4 of fuel. TG Mike, a bit more. He does come out before Ultimate Sin. Did Ultimate Sin get damaged? Probably he would, but it would be automatically fixed in the game. But look at that. Like I said at the start of the race, it would completely switch over for some drivers at the first pit stops already. So Ultimate Sim, Enrico Playboards, where's Morris? Morris is here. Oh, he also crossed that pit lane. Now if these guys had a good look at the lobby settings, then they would know that the pit lane exit penalty was turned on this round. Guys, watch out, stay away from that white line. Sonum, 4.5 seconds on Cullinan, but watch out, Cullinan has 3 seconds, and TS040, he's right behind there. And where's Mike? Mike is 12.1 seconds behind TS040, so Cullinan will drop back. Ultimate Sin, he passed Enrico Playboards, but these three are close together. Mike, Ultimate Sin, and Enrico Playboards. AMG, AMG, AMG. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Now, all three of these drivers are great drivers, are gentlemen's drivers. But they will fight if needed. All three of these drivers are long-term already World Tour Racing Club drivers, so they know what they're allowed, what they're not allowed. So They know they can go onto a certain limit, and they know where that limit is. And Ultimate Sin, he's gaining time on Mike. Nice battle to see between these two THG drivers, but they have to watch out, but because Eric is like the underdog right out there. Eric may be playing it smart, saying, well, let those two fight. If something happens, if there is a mistake by one of those two, I can just pick them up. Let's see, Eric. 1.2 seconds. And we're with Morris, who is at the moment 13.7 seconds behind Enrico Playborst. And I'm guessing that Morris will be in a faster car. He has less fuel on board, but that gap of 14 seconds on Le Mans, you can close that gap if you want to. A few months back, I also had a race in the LMDH Toyota, and I also closed the gap from 15 seconds down to 3 seconds, that was, I think, on a few laps. So it is possible here. Up front, Sonam 5 sec, 4.9 now, with TSO40 in P2 Cullinan. Yeah, we knew that he had to clear that penalty, that pit lane penalty, but he's gaining time again. He just set a better sector time than his previous so far, and the car is even heavier. It has more fuel on board. Mike and Ultimate Sim. So this battle has come to an end for now between Mike and Ultimate Sin. Ultimate Sin, who we have Eric behind there, 2.5 seconds. Now that the battle between Ultimate Sin and Mike is over, it's actually time now for Eric to start pushing. Everything is still possible for these guys. We are on lap 6 now, and quickly to the leader. Leader is on lap 7. No, 6, sorry. I mixed up with position. 5.3. Sonam and TSO40. Now TSO40, he has less fuel than Sonam and Cullinan's, which makes his car lighter. Mike a bit wide there, throwing off some gravel onto the road. He's got to watch out not do that too often, because that gravel trap can bite. And Ultimate Sin, he's coming closer. Tiny bits, but 1.3 now. Morris doing his laps. And Morris, he will be there if there's something big happens up ahead of him, because we know that Mike and Ultimate Sin will probably come together again and start a battle again. Cullinan 3.5. It's our championship leader, but who has a penalty there? I saw somebody with a penalty. Who has a 2 second? Oh, it's TSG TS040 who has a 2-second penalty. That means that Cullinan, where is he? He can gain up to 2 seconds from TS040. That would make up for the pit lane penalty that he got. Let's see what happens. We're not there yet. So I'm doing an amazing job at the moment. Having an amazing drive here at the moment at Le Mans. Let's see, TS040, he has 2-second penalty. Where's Cullinan? Cullinan is 4.5 behind. Mike and Ultimate Sin, that's back down to 1.7 seconds. Now these guys are also coming back together. And then Eric, 7 seconds. Morris, he picked up a 1-second penalty. And TS040, that penalty is clear. And look, Cullinan, he's right there now, 1.1 seconds. Now Cullinan, he sees a chance. Let's go with Cullinan now, our championship leader on board. Now, sorry guys for those who are on the stream and you hear me speak a little bit weird or something. It's just at the moment I have a little medical problem with one of my teeth, so I'm trying to do my best to talk it through. There, he just gained on his best lap 7 is Cullinan, his best lap so far. His previous one was lap 3, so he's pushing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Cullinan has done so far an amazing championship. He did struggle a bit with I think it was the Lambo at Watkins Glen that round, but he's completely back here. Again, a better sector time for him. Let's see if TS04 can keep him off, but we also have to keep in mind TSG Mike and Ultimate Sim, like I said, they would come back together, and they are back together. Less than a second between them. Here we now are on board with Ultimate Sin. He has a chance now, or a chance coming. He's building it up. Really nice and sweet through that chicane. Best sector time now for him so far from the race. I would say these two are like cat and mouse at the moment. And let's see Cullinan, because 7/10 up from his best sector time so far now. Cullinan, the man on the hunt right now. 2.5 second penalty for TS04. Where did he get that? That is weird, but okay. Oh, and he spins out TS04 right into the wall, and he has left the lobby. So I'm sorry guys, I really have to just hop out. That must be a disconnection from him. Oh, that's unfortunate. TS04, if you can hear me on the stream, let me know if that was a disconnection. That was weird to see, actually, you doing that. We don't expect you to do something like that, so quickly turning it back on. Oh, and the whole lobby is going a little bit mad. If you can see the numbers on Mike's, under Mike's name. So we have TS04 who disconnected, and what's going on with Mike? Okay, let's go to Ultimate Sin. No, we don't want this. We don't want this, of course, in a final round. Is a connection problem. I'm gonna quickly hop out of spectators modus and quickly hop on again, guys, and see if that goes away. What was happening with Mike, but we've lost TS04, so unfortunate. Now going back into spectators modus, and let's see if the numbers do match now. Display all. It stays doing weird with TSG Mike's game. Guys, sorry, this has to be the game. This really has to be the game. Don't know what's going on at the moment, as there's a times are going all mad also. Yeah, Adam on the stream, a race was dead with the penalties. Well, everything was actually going pretty well. Until you twice had that penalty. I did miss that where you had that penalty. Definitely that last one, and then that you went into the wall. Just let me know in private what that was all about. I don't know if you disconnected or not. Let's try to keep get back into this race because we're 9 laps in. Colin and P2 at the moment. And then we have Mike. Mike also with a 1 second penalty. Okay, so it was a driver's mistake from you, Adam, that you spun out there. Okay, Mike and Ultimate Sim. Guys, just keep the cars within the curbs. I know everybody wants to push it, but you guys trained on this. TSG Mike and Ultimate Sim right close to each other again. This is for the second time in the race that these guys are playing in cat and mouse. So Mike, he has a penalty. It's just 1 second, so he can get back to Ultimate Sim, of course. We've seen that before. Great fight between these two. Just like Eric, Mike moves aside, immediately jumps back behind Ultimate Sim. And that gap will open up again a bit, but I'm guessing that Mike will come back. He's not gonna let Ultimate Sim go off like that. Then Eric, where's Eric? Here we are with the Mad Panda from Eric. P5 at the moment. He's 14.14 seconds, 13 behind Mike. Morris with the Lambo. He just set his fastest lap at 3:59.7. And Sonam, fastest lap now. He just set his fastest lap at 3:54.3. That's the fastest lap of the race so far, guys. Let's see if Cullinan can gain time. Ultimate Sin, he's now ahead of Mike. Let's see, Mike, 1.6 seconds between these guys. So I mean, they can get back together just on 1 lap or a half a lap if even. That's Le Mans, you can gain or lose a ton of time. Nice fight between these two so far. We had Eric also there. Well, Adam, if you're still watching the stream, oh, Mike making a mistake there. Bit of a slide. That's gonna cost him some time, yeah, and it does cost him time, unfortunately. That wobble there, that was a second. Well, Adam, if you're still on the stream, save the replay, please. I, of course, will also, and 3.1 between Ultimate Sin and Mike. And up front, let's see, Sonam also having a 1 second penalty, so that's gonna bring Cullinan. Let's see what Cullinan, because Sonam was opening the gap more and more. 8.5, 8.2, 8, 7.97, 7.6. And so he's crossing the line and going up to lap 11. So lap 10 was, well, look at that. Well, if you look at the right hand, the laps of Sonam, you see 8, lap 9 is missing, then you have a lap 11, then 10, then again 11. That's not a connection problem or something, guys. That is purely Gran Turismo 7. So 6.6 seconds between Sonam and Cullinan now. So Cullinan fastest purple on first sector. Cullinan, he's going for it. Ultimate Sin and Mike, 3.8 seconds between those two guys. And Eric, he is 15.2 behind Mike, and Morris, he's 16 seconds behind Eric. Now this is coming a bit down to a bit of an endurance race. Just keep on going on those laps. .8 for Sonam. And again, a purple now for Sonam. He's 1 second up from his best lap time so far now. The fastest lap time. He's 1 second faster, so let's go. I'm gonna display everything again. Let's hope everything still runs fine. Sonam, he keeps that 1 second. Cullinan 6.6 behind, so that stays stable. But a 1.1 on purple for Cullinan. The man from Greece, he's pushing down the pedal. He's the fastest man at the moment on the track. Sonam will have to look out for that. Eight tenths on purple. Let's go quickly up to Sonam. See what lap time he puts down now. He's coming up to the final part. And through the chicane he goes nice and clean onto the power, and that will be a 153, a 153.4. And Cullinan, let's see what he does. A 153.5. That's 1/10 only behind between Sonam and Cullinan on lap times at the moment. These guys are pushing it. These guys are really pushing it now. Sonam, he knows Cullinan is fast. We have Ultimate Sin in the pit, and TSG Mike also in pit lane now. Let's see, is there anybody else who still needs to come in? So it's fuel for Ultimate Sin and tires. It's fuel for Mike and also tires. Where's Eric? Eric, he can still keep going. He has more than fuel enough. Tires are degrading, but okay, he can still keep going. Where's Morris? Morris also coming into pit lane for fuel, but that will be smart. Going up to the front guys, they also still have enough fuel. So Ultimate Sin, Morris and TSG Mike in pit lane. Let's see. Ultimate Sin back out. Racing soft tires in a full fuel tank. Mike out in a full fuel tank. Morris, he comes in now. So that means that our friend with the Mad Panda, Enrico Playbirds, he will have to come in. Cullinan, half a second penalty, but okay, that's not a disaster. So what is Eric gonna do here? That's the big question. He has 22.6 second lead on Ultimate Sin, and Mike and Ultimate Sin, P4 and 5, they're only 3 seconds between each other. So that's close. Oh, but Mike has a 1 second penalty. Don't know where he got that. Cullinan also a half a second, but okay. Then. If Adam is still watching the stream, I will look into replay where you get that 2.5 second penalty from. Sonam, again a purple sector time for him. 9 seconds now. He's building up that gap, trying to open that gap up again with Cullinan. He knows that Cullinan is fast, and both drivers will have to pit, and it's Cullinan that pitted. I guess that because his fuel was really low. His tires were actually still pretty good, but a smart move. Let's see, Eric, where's Eric? Here is Eric. He was 46 seconds behind, so let's see what Cullinan does. How much fuel will the team put into it? Into that AMG? Definitely fresh rubber, as we can see. Fueling up now. We're on 22nd. He has to watch out, Cullinan, that he doesn't touch that line again. Stay on that inside, stay on that inside, away from that white line. There you go. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 5.2, and Eric is right there. Sonam also on fuel, getting low. He will have to come in this lap. Ultimates and Mike 4.2 seconds, so between these two. Now Morris, he did come in. So the one guy we're actually waiting for to come in is Eric, and I think that Eric is on a strategic plan, because if he pits now, he has 19 seconds on Ultimate Sim. So Ultimate Sim will pass him. Mike will also pass him. So he will get back. He will get back into P5 or P6. All right. I just saw that at Cullinan a half a second, and he is 57 seconds behind Sonam, but Sonam is running out of fuel, so he will come in. On fuel, it was Cullinan who took. Okay, he took a full fuel tank. Fastest lap of the race for Sonam, his previous lap at 3:53.0, guys. Great lap by Sonam. So yeah, my friend Eric. Okay, yeah, Coleman, he has a half a second. We saw that happening. Eric in P3, he will have to come in. Sonam will come in. Here we have Sonam coming in. Just keep an eye on Cullinan where he is. Fresh Hankooks on that tire. Now the crew is fueling up that AMG, and let's see what Sonam will, what the time difference will be. Hopefully Sonam stays off that white exit line. Nicely on the inside. Now this is a 3-second penalty. There you go. Sonam has been released, and we're gonna need a little bit of time for it to sort of. And Cullen, he crosses the line now. So Eric also in now. I see Sonam. A full fuel tank for Sonam. Okay, so Ultimate Sin, he has passed Eric. I'm guessing Mike will also do so. Yeah, Mike will also do so. And Morris, where's Morris? Here's Morris. I don't think that Morris is 53.6 seconds behind Eric. That was not correct by Gran Turismo 7. I'm sorry, but that was a bit too much. You know, now it's correcting itself. You see, from 53 seconds to 8 now. 8.2. But remember, Morris already came in. Eric just came out with a full fuel tank. So at the moment it's a spread out field. Sonam, Cullinan, Ultimate Sin is a final. No, it's Mike P4 at the moment. And Eric. .5 seconds, so Morris has gained time already on Eric. Now with his pit stop, Morris with his pit stop, he gained time back from Eric. Yeah, best sector time now for Morris. He does see Eric, of course, in the distance, down the straight. Sorry, that's my oldest son having a laugh, and he's not laughing with the race on the screen. 16.9 Sonam and Cullinan. Now the field is spread out. Let's see who's closest to each other, and the closest to each other is Mad Panda Eric, I'm gonna call him that, and Morris. But Morris is gaining time again. Got to give Morris a little shout out, guys. He's doing a great job with that Lambo. He played that out with that pit stop. And he knows 7 seconds on Le Mans is not the end of the world. He knows he has to keep it clean now, keep it going, stay steady in those lap times. Let's see what he does now on lap time. He didn't get a penalty on that at 3:59.7. He did that in lap 8 also. So just keep those lap times coming in. Eric, he's also doing 3:59.7s. Now his last laps were around 4 minutes, so this can come down to a battle between these two. And I'm sorry guys, I cannot see the 90-minute clock. I only see the number of laps, so looking at my clock, and then I have to calculate a little bit. We're 9:35 now here. So we are I'm guessing about 1 hour into the race. We still have a half an hour to go. So Morris, Eric. Still a lot of possibilities. Now for the rest of the grid also, because I see Ultimate Sim 10.1 on TSG Mike. And Mike is step by step gaining a little bit of time now. Now Lamont is like taking and giving back, taking and giving back on the cars around you, but you have to try to get it to taking more back than, you know, losing time. Just tiny bits, step by step. And I'm guessing that Mike is doing that. 9.8 seconds now for Mike in Ultimate Sim. So hopefully Mike can keep up doing this. And Eric and Morris, oh look, all of a sudden Morris is right there. Half a second for both drivers, Eric and Morris, half a second. Now this is gonna get close. We're on lap 15, guys, 1 hour into the race. Now we didn't expect this to happen so fast. Both have half a second. Now the Mad Panda AMG from Eric, he has to clear that penalty next lap. Morris just cleared his now, so he's cleared to go. Now he has to stick it. He has to stick with Eric now. And he will probably do so because he's got his hands on that Lamborghini. It took him some time to get into it, but he is into it. 1.5 seconds now for Morris. I would say let's all just cheer on Morris now for a moment, because he's doing a great job against all the rest of the AMGs out there. Three seconds. Now we know that chicane with that Lambo is a bit difficult, but the top speed of that Lambo is higher than Enrico Playbore's his AMG. Now quickly going back to Mike and Ultimate Sin. 8.9 between these two. Oh, and we had a little glitch there into the game. Hopefully that didn't affect anybody out there. 8.7. So these two will also get back together, and let's see. Oh, and it's Eric, yeah, with that half a second penalty. This will be cleared this lap now. .5, but here we are on the straight, and let's go on board with Morris in the Lamborghini. Let's see, let's look at that top speed. We hit 270 kilometers an hour normally down the straight. Yeah, we're just off at 269. Morris sticking it, now hitting the apex, and go. It's a go for him. He lost it a bit there in that chicane, unfortunately. Now let's see. 240. .250. Eric, 5.2 seconds, but remember guys, Eric, he has still that penalty standing out there. Eric, here we go, half a second. After this we are quickly going back to Ultimate Sim and Mike, seeing that time between those two guys. 7.4. Morris is a bit struggling now. I'm gonna leave Morris a bit alone now. Let him do his thing. Eric will be slowed down now. Look, it's 8.7 seconds, 8.6 seconds between Eric and Morris. Now it's clearing the time, and let's see. There in the background we see Morris coming. That time will go down 7.7, 7.6. Morris has to take advantage of this, and let's see, Mike and Ultimate Sim, 7.6 seconds. .6 seconds. Advantage for Ultimate Sim. I'm going back up to the front, guys. We have Morris pitting, and I'm quickly going to Morris to see what is going on with Morris. Why is he pitting? He has racing softs and he has enough fuel. I'm guessing he is playing out that same trick that he did before with the pit stop, possibly. Well, we can't go out there and ask the crew what their strategy is, but there must be a good reason why Morris is now into the pit lane. Fuel and tires, and I'm guessing he will be running to the end now. And up front in P1 we still have TSG Sonnen, 25.6 seconds on Cullinan. Cullinan, half a second penalty. And Adam on the street, I'm so surprised nobody is running the McLaren. Whoa. Adam, I was expecting, if you chose the AMG, that the rest of TAG will also choose the AMG. Colin just cleared that penalty. Ultimate Sin and Mike, 5.6 seconds, so that gap is closing again. So like I said before, these two, that will be the third time then, and they will come together, those two. That is a third chance then for Mike to try and get it. Now we need to keep in mind, Morris has already come in. Morris has already come in. The rest of the field hasn't yet. Well, guys, I'll be back in 5 minutes, as I see that my cell phone, where I'm keeping track of the live streams and other data, is running low on battery, so I have to quickly pick up my battery pack and my cable, and I'm quickly getting something to drink so that my tooth can cool down a little bit, because I'm getting some pain now from all the talking. So I will be right back. My apologies, guys. Okay, sorry guys for the small delay. It's Ultimate Sin now and Mike, both of them coming into the pit lane. 2.6 seconds between them. And we're going into the final stages now of the race. Now remember, our friend Morris here, he came into pit lane earlier. He doesn't need to pit. He does have a 1.5 second penalty. Clear that out. Let's see Eric on the fuel and tires. He's also still okay. Morris is in advantage of him. Sonam and Cullinan, 35 seconds between those two. Now I'm guessing those two leaders, they are saving fuel. Mike is out. Ultimate Sin is out. So Mike passed. Mike only took fuel and no tires. That way he passed Ultimate Sin. But was that a good decision from Mike? Because Ultimate Sin, he's now on the better tires. He needs to get quickly as much as temperature into those tires. 2.1 seconds. Look, he's closing in. He's closing up to Mike. Completely fresh rubber under that AMG. .8 seconds now. Now Ultimate Sim, he has to keep this up. Make no mistakes nowhere. A great race so far between these two guys. Looking at the front, Sonam and Cullinan. They have more than 30 seconds gaps between them, between 1, 2 and 3. But Mike is in danger, and we know that, we see that. Was that a smart move? Oh, when we see Ultimate Sin going off. Oh, that was cold tires. A bit too late on those brakes for Ultimate Sin, but alright. Scramble back together. Focus again. Make sure that dirt is off the tires. And push again. Let's go. These guys have shown great work now, all race long. There we have Mike, and in the background there we have Ultimate Sin coming. And now between Eric and Morris it's 20 seconds. So that's about a pit stop. At least one of the previous pit stops that we saw. We're with Eric, he still has a half a fuel tank. Morris, he has 1 second penalty. Now, up front, Sonam. 46 seconds now. So I guess, did Cullinan somewhere make a mistake? That gap came an extra 10 seconds. See now between Ultimate Sin and Mike. These guys is Ultimate Sin able to close it down again, recover from that mistake. A purple sector time now for Ultimate Sim in sector 1, so he's fast, and we see that on the timing clock, gaining back time on Mike. Ultimate Sin, he's P2 at the moment in the championship, if I'm correct. Let me double check on the data that I have standing here. Yeah, he's on P2. And Mike, he is virtually, he's at the moment P4 in the championship with 80 points. So if Mike crosses the line now, he will get 52 points and Ultimate Sin 48. So that's 4 points that Mike gains. It will not be enough for the championship, but it will be for this race. Let's keep an eye because we've come down back under 5 seconds, 4.7. And the time is bouncing around a bit. Ultimate Sin, he has to hit every corner now perfectly. He is on the good tire. Mike didn't take a fresh rubber on that pit stop previous lap. Eric and Morris, there's 25 seconds between those two. But for Morris, a great job so far. And Eric, P5 and 6. It's double points this round, so if Ultimate Sin keeps this up, then he can get 4 seconds at the end by this lap. Fastest sector time now for personal fastest sector time now for Ultimate Sin. He feels it, that the heat is in those tires. He needs to keep this up, what he's doing now. Just keep it going, going, going. And like I said, he crosses the line, and a fastest lap, personal lap, 3:55.3 for Ultimate Sin, with Mike doing the 3:57.3. That's 2 seconds, guys. Ultimate Sim is 2 seconds faster on previous lap than Mike. Time has come down to 3.5 seconds now. Again, a purple first sector time for Ultimate Sin. Ultimate Sim, he needs to keep doing what he's doing now. And Mike knows it. Mike knows it. He might regret it now that he didn't take fresh rubber on that pit stop. But like I said before, Mike is also a really good driver, so don't underestimate these two guys. Both of them a ton of experience, so 3.1 second now for Ultimate Sin. Coming out the final chicane. We're going under the 3 seconds, guys. Look at that. That's again a second gained on half a lap. Ultimate Sin, he's a light car with fresh Hankooks on it. It's only the second lap now. No, I'm wrong. The third lap, I think, on those Hankooks. So, while Mike, he's double stinting those tires, and they're going down quickly. 2.9 seconds between these two. 3 seconds. That must have just been the exit there. Out of the end of the Mulsanne straight. We saw that Ultimate Sin, he is fast in that first sector. Constantly picking up purples there. He will possibly, I'm pretty sure he will cross the line under the 3 seconds. Up on Mike. Up ahead we have Sonam. He's plus 1 minute now on Cullinan. Now Cullinan, he knows I'm safe here. He knows if I cross the line like this, the championship will be mine. But a massive gain for Sonam. Going back to these two, Mike and Ultimate Sin. And like I said, just under the 3 seconds. Last lap I said under the 4, now it's under the 3. 2.9 seconds. It is possible for Ultimate Sin. Hope he focuses, hope he stays. Now we see that the sun is a bit going down now, as we are coming towards the end of the race. We are on the final lap, like I said, so now it's time for Ultimate Sin to push. He's got good tires, extremely good tires. Low fuel, he can complete this lap pushing it all the way to the finish. But Mike, his tires are going down. Will Mike survive? Now Enrico Playborst, he crossed the line P5 as there's not enough time to clear it off. Morris will also stop, but these two, let's go guys. 2.5 seconds now. Ultimate Sin, he can smell Mike. It is still possible. They're coming up to the second chicane now. 2.5 seconds, guys, 2.5 seconds. .4, 2.3. It's going down those times. It's going down. Let's head on board with Ultimate Sin here. He's got to hit every braking point perfectly and every apex perfectly. Turning in and power. There you go, 1.9 seconds. Yeah, Andrew, on the stream, the Lambo might be the wrong choice, but you did a splendid job with that Lambo, really. Really heads up, man. A lot of respect from me for that. But we're here. Ultimate Sin, 1.9 seconds. Let's go. Ultimate Sin, no, not the gravel, not the gravel. Okay, power out here. Let's go. 2.5 seconds. He lost time there. He's got the tires. For the upcoming corners. And Mike. What can Mike do here? He has to take it carefully, but ultimately he can give it more power, and you can see that. It will be so close between these two. A bit too wide there for Ultimate Sin. Two tiny mistakes. And as Sonam and Cullinan have crossed the line, Mike crosses the line in P3. Congratulations, Mike. Well done. Strong job, guys. Strong job. Oh, and my screen is going all the way black again. Oh, great. That's a victory for TAG Sonam. Congratulations. That was an amazing performance. Amazing performance by Sonam. And also Cullinan, who will take the championship as a win. Congratulations, Cullinan. Well, it's Sonam, Cullinan, TAG Mike, Eric, Ultimate Sin, Morris. Well done, guys, well done. Great race, great race. I'm quickly going to save the replay. There we go. Definitely a great season, guys, a great seasons. Now I know a lot of guys have to leave now because they have another race coming up in less than 10 minutes. Go off, guys, have a good race. Congratulations, everybody. Thanks for joining the championship. We weren't with a lot, some dropped out, some didn't turn up, but for those who stayed the full championship, look at the results. The results will be online tomorrow, the official results, but to be honest, we know who won the championship now, and that's Cullinan. Congratulations, Cullinan, and well done for you. Everything will be online tomorrow, no worries about that. From me, it's a good night for everybody. Have a good weekend, and I think for everybody it's a bit of a long weekend now with a holiday coming up and everything. And this will also be, I think, one of the last live streams for this year. For those who are interested, we have a very special event coming up, and that's the Gran Turismo Green Hell WTRC event coming up. It's a full race weekend. We race on Friday, practice Saturday 2 hours, and Sunday 2 hours, so the complete race is 4 hours spread over the weekend. Go on to the website, go on to the Facebook page, you can find the event there. Feel free if you want to join, even if it's just for one race, Saturday or Sunday. We will set you up then, no problem with that. More people on the grid, more fun. We see it more as a fun event before we, of course, head all off to 2023, but the holidays also coming up with the kids, family and friends. But more data you can find on the World Tour Racing Club Facebook page. For now, for me, it's goodbye, guys. Thanks for joining every round. Thanks for watching the streams, giving some support. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, at least. It was a bit tough today, but we made it. This was it. for the Hankook GT Championship. Thanks you all for the support, and I'll see you soon. Alright, good evening, good weekend, goodbye guys, cheers.